That way we can just have the little discussion that anybody can listen to anytime they want. And hopefully I can put it on YouTube and anybody can go there and they don't have to do the whole class. So let's get started with tonight's class. So we're right in the heart of our winter time. And as I pointed out, as we were getting settled this evening, just think about it, December 21st, that's when, after that, we start getting more and more light. So even though it seems incredibly dark and gloomy out there right now, we're almost to the finish line. So that's a good thing to think about. So we're in winter. We're thinking we are imagining the energy of the bear. So we're imagining ourselves nice and clear thinking. Bears really focus on getting ready for hibernation. They go in hibernation and they stay there. So that's exhibiting willpower. And willpower is one of the benefits of practicing the three treasures standing meditation. So, but for the bear energy, we're imagining clear in our mind, open in our heart, and then steady in the body. Okay, so we're going to be working on really focusing on this breathing in the torso. We're going to imagine there's a big cylinder in here and that we inhale in through the nose and we fill up the cylinder. So let's place the hands just at the base of the sternum and in the low belly, and let's just slowly inhale and feel your lower hand and your upper hand expand. And now pause and slowly exhale, feel the hands going inward. And now let's do the same thing front and back. We're going to inhale and feel both hands expanding. So both your front and back rib cage are expanding. And now pause and exhale. Slowly feel both the front and the back coming together. Okay, let's do it on the sides. Actually, I would say put your thumbs back here and the fingers in the front and inhale and feel this whole part filling up. Little pause. And now slowly let the air out and feel your whole center part just collapsing and getting smaller. Okay, so this nice, slow, deep, full breathing is what we will focus on this whole winter practice. All right, so we're going to start with our kidney warm-up. I'm doing this every day during the winter. It goes with the wintertime practice, and it also goes with the wintertime stage of life, which I am in. I call it just a little bit past middle age, if I'm lying. Okay, so we're warming up the low bone points and we're going to slowly inhale. I'm doing this a little bit different for tonight. So warming up and now slowly inhale, fill up, fill up, fill up. Hands to the low back and make little circles towards the spine. Holding your breath. Okay, hands over the kidneys and exhale into the kidneys. And now inhale, feel your hands filling up. You're inhaling into the low back. This is called reverse breathing. This is the kind of breathing we want to be doing later during Iron Bridge. Okay, normal breathing. And let's warm up the hands again. Okay, slowly inhale, fill up. Hold the breath, perineum tuck, and little circles, holding the breath. Exhale into the hands. Feel the low back relax. And now inhale into the hands. Feel the low back expand. Okay, and normal breathing. And warming up again. Okay, now nice long inhale. Perineum tuck if you're doing that. Little circles. And then exhale into the hands. Relax the low back. And now inhale into the hands, expand. And relax your hands and normal breathing, and just close your eyes a little bit and check in with your body. Feel the warmth in your hands, the arms, the strong circulation in the low back area. So the kidney system is associated with all the deeper energetic areas of the body, the skeletons, the bones, but also the spine, spinal cord, and central nervous system. Okay, so now we'll start with our first loosening and relaxing activity, shaking. So we're going to do Robert Peng shaking. Your feet are shoulder width apart, and we're just bending at the knees and letting loose. So we want to be doing nice, slow, deep breathing in and out through the nose as we let the body just do this heavy, bear-like shaking, making sure that all the parts of our body are softening, loosening, relaxing. So all of our Qigong practice is much more effective if we are relaxed and loose. So just taking your attention to your forehead and doing a little check through, just making sure the forehead, face, and head are nice and relaxed. Just holding your attention there. Let's have a little smile on your face, lightening up the energy. I know a secret smile. Feel the shoulders just loose and floppy. Let the elbows be out a little bit. Your arms loose and floppy like ropes. Swinging with your shaking movement. Checking in with the muscles of your back. Muscles down the front of the body. Letting any tension go. And turning your attention inward, imagining your internal organs gently softening, loosening. The hip area loose, relaxed. Breathing, relaxing the upper legs, knees, lower legs. Spread your feet out, relax your toes. And now just doing a visualization from Robert Peng. Take a deep inhaling breath through the nose. And then as you exhale, imagine all your bones glowing with a silver light. And get a little more active and playful with your shaking. We can imagine a dancing bear. Inhaling and exhaling, glowing. Really relaxed and soft. And now slowly coming to stillness, and again checking in. Feeling the energy moving throughout your whole body. Okay, and now we'll do our winter arm swings where we'll be sending energy to the low back. So the hands come up and bend your knees and shoot out through the nose, sending energy to the low back. Your arms are nice and floppy. Spine is straight. And just imagining your hands like energetic magnets. Smiling. Three more. And bringing your hands up in front of your face, cupping the hands, pinky sides together. And start to circle the hands in front of the face, sending this powerful energy that you have collected into the skin of your face. Breathe in the chi through all the pores of your skin. Imagining your skin smoothing out, softening up, moist and healthy. And rotate the hands in the opposite direction. Sending it deep into the brain, scalp. And the next time your hands come up to the top of your head, bring the fingertips together, elbows up, and slowly relax and let the hands float down. And again, noticing, checking in. The first part of our system is to become aware and accept how your body is tonight, how your energy. Simply acknowledge and accept. And now we'll regulate our breathing with our bear swimming activity. So inhale the hands up, palms facing up. And now exhale, bend the knees, bum goes out to the back. And palms face out, and inhale slowly, filling up. All the way up to the collarbones, sternum bone lifts, looking up a little bit, and exhale. Like you're moving through something like water, resisting, inhale. Bear swimming. Two more. And as your hands come out, just bring them up, out to the front. And inhale, hands come in. Exhale, back to the hands, swim forward. So grow taller on the inhale. And exhale down. Little pause between each inhale and exhale. And two more. And staying up to the top and float the hands down. And now soften your knees wider than shoulder width for our three treasures standing meditation. So just checking in with your Qigong posture tonight. Your feet are firmly anchored, knees are soft, tailbone slightly tucked under. Robert Peng likes to call this like you're sitting on a tall stool. Shoulders are relaxed and down, elbows slightly out. You have a gentle smile on your face. The top of your head lifts up a little bit, chin tucking in. Your tongue is resting gently on the roof of your mouth. And now smile and let the feeling of relaxation spread everywhere. Open all the pores of your skin and breathe in the qi. And now slowly start to raise the arms. And anytime you need to change the arm position, just modify, but let the arms float up. And the palms face upward, and imagine that your hands are reaching up high in the sky. Upward. Inhale. Pay attention to your upper dantian. And exhale, expand your upper dantian until it feels the space between your hands and your head. Continuing the long, slow, deep breathing. Each time you inhale, absorb inspiring qi into your wisdom center. Feel the essence of the sky fuse with your wisdom center. When your wisdom center is empowered by heavenly qi, the choices you make are blessed by the universe. We'll continue this long, slow breathing, filling up and refining. And now slowly let the arms start to float down. Forming an open circle at the level of your navel. Inhale and pay attention to your lower dantian. Exhale, expand your lower dantian until it fills the space between your hands and your abdomen. Absorb grounding qi into your vitality center. Feel the essence of the earth fuse with your vitality center. Each inhale, expanding, absorbing. Each exhale, refining, fusing. When your vitality is empowered by the earth, your actions are blessed by the universe. And now slowly start to let the hands come up to the heart center level. Inhale and pay attention to your heart center. Exhale, expand your heart center until it fills the space between your hands and your heart. Absorb the essence of all living things and humanity. Feel the essence fuse with your heart. Continue this absorbing and refining with each inhale and exhaling breath. When your love is empowered by the energy of all living things, your compassion is blessed by the universe. And now let your right hand slowly come down. Your left hand comes towards the center of your chest. Right fingertips just underneath the elbow to the universal posture. The fingers of one hand are pointing up. Inhale and pay attention to your central meridian. Exhale and expand your central meridian up into the sky and down into the earth, like a pillar of dazzling light. Imagine that your body is inside a pyramid of light. The top of the pyramid extends above your head, and the base of the pyramid reaches into the ground. Breathe in and absorb the essence of all three treasures into your central meridian. Feel the essence of all three treasures, heaven, humanity, and earth, fuse with your spirit. Continue inhaling and refining the connection. When your spirit is empowered by the three treasures, your life is blessed by the universe. And slowly start to relax the arms and hands. Soften your knees and step your feet together, placing one hand over the other, over the lower dantian, and nourish your chi. And repeating Robert Pang's affirmation, I am in chi. Chi is in me. Okay, relax your hands and shake it out a little bit. Shake your hands and feet. Okay, so now that we're all connected, we'll go with the erasing blockages part of the practice. So we're going to be working a lot with the kidney meridian, and that will involve the kidney 1 points on the bottom of the feet and the hips, and as well as this whole low back area. So let's start with our lower leg warm up. So placing the hands on the rib cage, thumbs in the back, and take a big step out with one foot and lean forward on that toe box and lift up the heels. And feeling the stretch in the back leg and feeling the activation of the kidney 1 point on the ball of the feet. Shift to the back and soften the back leg and lift the front toe. Feel the stretch on the front leg all the way up the calf and shift forward. Again, back leg straightens, shift back, front toe lifts, and forward. And just go at your own pace, moving slowly. So slow movement is more nourishing to our connective tissues, but making sure that you straighten each leg, front and back. And top of your head is always lifted, making a nice straight spine. And now we'll go for our agility. I like to have my hands out to the side, but lift, point, and kick. Softly land. Point and kick, softly land. Going at your own speed and noticing your own balance. Two more. Back to the center and switch to the other side, hands to the back leg. And back and lift and forward. Lift. Really lifting your heel up as high as is comfortable. Straightening each leg. One more. And arms out to the side. Both knees are soft and kick and lift. And keep that chin tucked in. That will help you keep your balance. Two more. Back to the center. Okay, having the lower legs nice and loose will then help us with our hip opening from Master Ming Tong Gu. So stepping out hip width or shoulder width apart, I guess hip width apart, and squat down. Okay, so having your knees nice and soft makes it easier for the hips to be flexible. So let's take the hips over to the left side and forward, circle forward, and over to the right side and circle back. So again, your upper body above your hands is not moving so much. We really want the movement to come from the hips. And Master Ming Tong Gu asks us to pretend like there is a pin light attached to our tailbone and we're drawing a circle on the ground between our feet. Nice and smooth, so you can be a juicy fruit, says Master Ming Tong. So just thinking about all of those reproductive and digestive organs, getting a nice massage. And now let's reverse the rotation. So this is a part of our body where we often hold tension that we don't know about. So nice, slow, deep inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Okay, and now we're going to go forward and back, and we're going to be pressing on the Ming Men point. So your hands go on your kidneys, fingers are touching the spine. That is a key master point of the kidney system. So we're going to bring the pelvis forward and press in little circles, pressing in little circles there on the spine. A little lift. And now we relax and go to the back, and we don't press in. Little lift of the tailbone, very slight lift. Forward, pressing in. Little acupressure, lift. Release the pressure and hips go to the back, lift. And forward, pressing down, lift. and backward, releasing, lift, one more time, forward, pressing in, backward, releasing the pressure, and again, circling, hip to the left, and forward, hands to the rib cage, back, and reverse it, back, forward, and coming back to the center, and relax your shoulders and shake it out a little bit. And just connect with that hip area. Notice all sensations, both comfortable and uncomfortable. Right, and that loosens us up for iron bridge. So I think you've all done iron bridge. The mudra that we're going to do is touching the index to the thumb. So if you have compromised back flexibility, all you're going to be doing on this one is just lifting up and slightly leaning back into your hands. Okay, so this is a nice warm up. Let's just try it, everybody. So just lifting your chest up, making space in the spine, soften the knees, and just let yourself relax back. Chin is tucked in, and you're making a beautiful reverse arc with your spine. And you can practice some of this reverse breathing, breathing into your hands. Come back to straight, and now just let yourself drape over, and let's wiggle the hips and the shoulders. Shake your head no, nod your head yes. Just letting the spine come in a reverse opening. Let your hands come to your inner legs and slowly curl up. And now we'll go into the full posture. So we gather the energy up, and index and thumbs touch. Drop the hands down and place them over the kidneys, not touching, and lift up and go back into the iron bridge posture. And breathe into that space where your hands are. Lifting your sternum bone, making space in the spine, and strengthening the reverse of your spine. Relax your feet. Just 3 seconds, and then we come up, relax the hands, and slowly drape over. Again, a little wiggling, a little shaking, letting any tension out of the neck and spine. And we're going to do it one more time. Gather the, bring the hands up the inner legs. Got to bring that energy back up and ground. And palms face down. And now gather the energy up. Making the mudra, dropping the hands down, over in front of the kidneys. Lift up the sternum bone, lift up your spine, and go back into iron bridge static posture. Nice deep breathing into the low back. And slowly coming back to vertical. And this time we're going to relax over again and do a little tapping and bringing energy to the surface. So bringing the hands to the backs of the hamstrings, rubbing vigorously. Neck is relaxed. And now taking the hands to the backs of the knees, little circles. This is the master bladder point back here. And then down to the lower legs, Achilles tendon, calves. And now we'll start tapping from the top, going down. Strong tapping. Down as far as you can go and start at the top again. And one more time. Hands come to the inner legs and guide the energy up slowly into the knees, upper thighs, quad points, and relax your shoulders, relax your hands. And notice the strong energy in the head, the spine, the legs. Okay, and so we're going to close this sequence with our wide leg stance again, as I was speaking about earlier before the class, that this horse stance or wide leg stance is very nourishing to the kidney system. So let's soften the knees and step out wide. So wider than shoulder width, and you're free to, so we are going to be, we're going to exhale and then inhale as we turn to the back. It's a good time to do a perineum tuck if you're working on that. And if this is challenging for your legs, between one side and the other, you can come up a little bit to vertical. But if you want to push yourself more, and if you're in that phase that your legs can use that kind of information, then you don't come up in between one side and the other. You stay in this horse stance squat. Okay, so let's take a nice inhaling breath. And now let's exhale and turn to the left and inhale as we hold. Perineum tuck. And exhale back to the center. And inhale to the other side. Perineum tuck and hold. You're pushing into the left thigh with your left hand. And exhale, center. And inhale, left. Tuck and hold. Exhale, center. Are we still smiling? And inhale, right. Tuck and hold. Back to the center. Okay, we'll do one more each side. Inhale. Tuck and hold. Exhale, center. And last time, right. Tuck and hold. And back to the center and slowly come up. Walk your feet together. And just notice. Okay. All right, great job, everybody. All right, so let's do a little tapping. Let's step out into wide again. And let's start with tapping over the kidneys. And we'll tap down the outer legs, around the feet, up the inner legs. Anything you can't reach, just imagine that you're tapping that part. So we'll go back to the kidneys, down the outer legs, up the inner legs. One more time, kidneys. And then just smooth down that emotional, digestive energy down the front as you let your breathing normalize. And relax and notice. Okay, great job, everybody. Okay, now we'll move into our moving meditation part of the practice. So we're going to start with a very powerful movement for the opening up this Mingmen point on the back of the body. And we'll start with a little stretch. So let's just soften the knees and step out to shoulder width apart, a little wider than shoulder width. And let's inhale the hands up and turn to the left side. Okay, you're nice and tall. Your lower leg is facing forward, but your body's to the side, and gently come down into a side stretch. So be mindful. Maybe a side stretch for you is just with your hands on your knees, or maybe you could go down a little further. Just go down as far as is really comfortable for your body. Okay, and just take a nice deep breath there. You might be comfortable going all the way down to your ankle. Just don't push it. And now let's come over to the other side, wherever you were before. Maybe the ankle. You're feeling the stretch in the opposite torso, or maybe you're at the knee. And now we'll move into the flow. So let's go up to that side. And now we're going to flow. So we bring the arms all the way up to straight. And we float the hands down. And we'll do the modified version first. We float the hands across at waist height and float them back up completely to vertical. What's comfortable for you? And now another modification. We float down to the knee level. Fingers float across like they're moving through water. Kidney system is associated with the element of water, and then up to vertical. And the full flow is all the way down to ankle height, flowing across and up. So picking the way that's best for you, just flow down to the Mingmen flow. And slowly coming up to vertical and floating down. Inhaling as the hands come up. Exhaling as the hands float down. And one more time to the right. And hands come up and float down. And we walk the feet into shoulder height and move right into the fountain. Hands come together up to chest height and float out to the sides. So imagining your hands like a fountain, slowly shift to the front. And as the fountain flows out, shift to the back. The fountain flow is said to strengthen the kidney qi and the Mingmen point. Imagining the energy moving from the kidney one points up the legs, into the torso, out through the extremities. like your hands are meeting some resistance through water. Two more. And as your hands come down, breathe the hands back up into prayer position at the heart for the gratitude flow. Stepping your feet to hip width and taking a moment to bring a joyful moment or joyful memory, someone or something that makes you aware of your many blessings. And starting the flow, diving the hands down. Inhale, draw up earthly energy. Exhale, turn, circulate that energy. Inhale, gather heavenly energy. Palms face down. Imagine the energetic connection between the center palms and the top of your head, the bipod point, and guide it down through the head, the torso, down the inner legs, around the feet, up the backs, opening a chi disc inside the heart, and bringing hands into prayer position, feeling very blessed. Repeating the flow, diving the hands down and inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Guide it down. Opening your heart center, and again, feeling very blessed. And on the last repetition, I invite you to think of someone or somewhere, especially in need of your prayer, blessing, good wish this evening. Holding that person or place in your mind and heart. Dive the hands down, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Guide the energy down. Opening your heart center and sending out that prayer, that blessing, that good wish where it's most needed tonight. And now releasing the hands down and walking the feet out to wider than shoulder width apart for our central meridian flow. So inhale the hands up. And this time we have the palms facing towards the forehead, towards the midbrow point. And imagine the light of the sun and the light of the moon shining through your center palm points and penetrating deep into your wisdom center. Breathe in the chi. And now we'll move into the flow, opening the arms up, lifting your sternum bone, opening your heart to the universe. And then bring the hands together and exhale as you bring the energy down, joining mind, heart, and body. Spread it out on the earth. And inhale, drawing it up. And imagine that opening heart to the universe. Imagine that beaming up all the way into the sky, and gather it in and guide it down. And repeating with your own breathing. And one more. And bring the hands back to the starting position, again, directing that energy and light into the wisdom center. Slowly bringing the hands down to the heart center, connecting wisdom center and heart center. And start to walk the feet in to shoulder width as the hands come down to the lower dantian. And imagining that chi ball between your arms and hands. We inhale, the arms and hands come apart. Exhale, they float back together. Expanding and consolidating, refining. And now we'll add the How La chant, How on the opening. How La. How La. How La. And let the hands come together slowly over the lower dantian. Step your feet together. Clasp the wrist of one hand with the other hand. And nourish your chi. Imagining violet light filling your entire abdominal area as you slowly circle the hands. Three slow circles. And reversing, large circle. And getting smaller. And smaller. And repeating Robert Pang's affirmation, I am in chi. Chi is in me. Nourish your chi. And I now invite you to take a few moments, coming to a seated posture or relaxing in a standing posture or even lying down, to do our inner smile meditation to the 5 yin organ systems. So if you're standing, just keeping your hands over the lower dantian, one on top of the other. If you're seated, having your hands resting, palms facing up, one on top of the other. So take in a deep breath and smile into this warmth, this gentle aliveness, this awareness, as it spreads out from your lower dantian into all the organs and energy systems of your body. Breathe in and connect with the energetic activation that happens when you let yourself smile. So release your hands and bring them together in prayer position at the heart. And then allow the fingers to spread out into a lotus palm, keeping the base of the palms together. Inhale gently and allow your attention and inner smile energy to flow into your heart area. Feel your heart blossoming like a vibrant red rose in morning sunlight. As you imagine this deep red vibration, allow your heart to open to life's positive experiences. Notice any sensations and feelings in your heart center as you breathe in this sense of connection, joy, and calm. And now, taking another deep breath, guide your hands and smiling attention to your kidneys, placing them either on the belly or the low back area. And imagine blue flowers that open to your smiling energy, bringing this deep blue vibration throughout your lower back. Imagine the deep, tranquil color of the ocean at night. As you smile and inhale gently, bring in vitality, alertness, and willpower. Observe any sensations that arise. And now gently bring your attention and hands over to your left lower rib cage, to your spleen, stomach, and pancreas. Visualize an array of yellow flowers opening in the soft light of your inner smile. Breathe in this grounded, thoughtful, and satisfied energy as you let your attention rest in that left ribcage area. Now, taking in another deep breath, guide your attention and hands over to your right ribcage area, to your liver and gallbladder. Visualize the light of your inner smile filtering through a vast forest of trees, reflecting a deep green color. Breathe in and imagine the woodsy smell of the trees as you inhale deeply. Enjoy the deep green vibration. Breathe in the qualities of enthusiasm, forgiveness, and patience. And let your focus stay in the right ribcage area. And finally, place your crossed hands over the upper chest and guide your attention and smiling energy to your lungs. Imagining beautiful white flowers which open to the light of your inner smile. Breathe in the white vibration of clarity, discernment, and deeper knowing. Feel the comfort of the pure white light. Stay with the connection. As you relax your hands and let them lower to your lower dantian, feel all your internal organ systems blossoming and radiant. Imagine and appreciate this array of energetic qualities vibrating together in harmony. Deeply acknowledge and embrace all sensations and feelings inside of you with a gentle awareness, gentle acceptance, and a gentle excitement for this day. Continuously allow the pure energy of life to awaken deeper, flow more deeply, and continuing to awaken to your full capacity for life, your full capacity for intelligence, deep healing, and transformation. Taking this energetic awareness with you into all aspects of your life, from the physical to the most subtle, through your awareness, through your attitudes, through your actions. May all your energies flow freely. May all your heart's intentions be fulfilled. And now bringing the hands into prayer position at the heart. Together, we dedicate this healing practice to the highest good of all life, to the masters and teachers who came before us, our fellow practitioners, friends, family, and to ourselves. All is well, unconditionally, and getting better and better. So be it. Amen. Hala.